After singing with Justin Bieber earlier this year, pop star Carly Rae Jepsen went from one-hit wonder to singing sensation. Mike Baden was at the exhibition grounds last night to take in her concert and see just how excited fans were to have her perform in the border city.
The bleachers filled fast as crazed fans sat on the edge of their seats in anticipation for one of the biggest shows in Lloydminster.
We are so excited. We love Carly Rae. Go Carly Rae Jepsen.
Once she stepped on stage, fans could barely contain their excitement.
So blink, blink that flame.
Wait a minute, that's not her.
Carly? And I'm like, oh honey, I'm so sorry. I'm like, you worked up all your courage, and I'm not even Carly Rae Jepsen.
She has very dedicated fans.
Yeah, she does. She's a lucky lady.
This was actually the opening band, Sydney York. Lead singer Brandy Sidorik, almost a mirror image of Carly Rae Jepsen, was born in the border city and loved seeing the hometown crowd.
Enormous, yeah.
So much fun. They were into the set from the moment we started. They were so much fun to play for. They were totally excited, and it was really great. And they've got so much energy. They're singing along, and it's nice.
After the crowd was pumped up from the opening act, it was time for the real Carly Rae Jepsen to hit the stage.
So without further ado, put your hands together for Carly Rae Jepsen!
And she didn't disappoint. As the concert came to an end, fans brought out their cell phones, gearing up for Call Me Maybe. By the time the show wrapped up, Carly Rae's message was well received.
Call me baby!
Mike Baden, Newcap News.
Well, that looked like a whole lot of fun. Well, if you are planning on driving to Colonial Days, you may be in for delays. Bart Padiasic shows us what the RCMP is doing to keep the roads and drivers safe as they come and go from the fair.
It may be quiet now, but the Colonial Days parking lot fills up quick as the crowds make it to the grounds. With the increase in traffic, local police are watching the busy streets and asking people to remain patient.
So obviously there's extensive delays throughout the city with the construction on Highway 16 and other spots in the city. People are trying to find alternative routes, which is creating a backlog in residential and side streets which wouldn't normally be used.
With alcohol being served at Colonial Days, police are beefing up their presence, hoping to catch any would-be impaired drivers.
Obviously with the new legislation that's out in Alberta, drivers are facing a much stiffer penalty now for impaired driving. So we just want to remind people, especially at Colonial Days with the beer gardens there.
CP Rail is also getting involved as they are concerned with people trespassing onto the rail tracks as they make their way to the fair.
We've been told that CP is going to be in town this week and enforcing that. Obviously they're concerned about mischief to the train tracks, and just people not crossing where it's safe and not marked can cause hazards for not only the people but for the train conductors as well.
The RCMP are asking people to be smart so they can stay safe and enjoy Colonial Days. Bart Padiasic, Newcap News.
Hundreds took to the front lawn of City Hall this morning for part of the Colonial Days festivities, the third annual City Hall Pancake Breakfast. And Stanislaw has all the details.
Pancakes, sausages, coffee, and more were served for free by volunteers. Mayor Mulligan believes the community has embraced this yearly event.
Colonial Days is one of our biggest tourism weeks, and so for us it's part of the brand of Lloydminster as an event hosting city, and this is something we're really striving for.
Local residents and visitors from the surrounding area were happy to be there and enjoyed their breakfast.
It's just wonderful. Everybody, is so friendly, and the breakfast was very, very good.
My breakfast was great. It's always nice to come out and sit in the outdoors, and it's very nice for the city to put this on for us.
I think it's great because I was born in Saskatchewan, and it's like coming home because people talk to you and joke with you, and it's relaxed and it's very nice.
Around 1,000 people attended the breakfast, and nothing was left to waste as the pancake and sausage leftovers were donated to the Lloydminster Interval Home and the Men's Shelter. Anna Stanislaw, Newcap News.
And I was lucky enough to hit the Lloyd X grounds again today, playing taste tester of all the fantastic food. I am here on day 2 of the Colonial Days Fair at the Lloyd X grounds, and yesterday I got a chance to check out all the rides. Now today I'm lucky enough to taste all of the great food here and even make some of it. Lisa is now going to show me how to make an elephant ear. Where do we start, Lisa?
Okay, you gotta dip your hands in this oil.
Is it oil?
Yeah, rub it all over so the dough don't stick to your hands. Grab some like that, pinch it off. You can put it over your hand if you want and stretch it out.
Almost like a pizza.
Yeah. Then put it in here. Spin it with your tongs and then wait for it to cook.
So my boss, Stacy Comer, made a special request. She asked me to get an elephant ear for her. Let's see if she likes the one that I make her. So it's time to add the good stuff, the sugar. Now Stephanie's gonna show me how to make some cotton candy. What do I do first?
First things first, we gotta fill our machines. So grab one of those sugars, sugar with flossine, which is a flavor and color.
Woo!
You wanna go from the outside, yeah. You flip it back around into like a loop.
Let's try this sugary goodness. I'm about to find out the trade secret behind making those infamous mini donuts. Where do we start?
Well, first we start with water, and then we put 10 pounds of flour in.
Now we're just going to bag them up and get them ready to be shipped out. And this is the best part. I've tested all the rides, I've tried all the great food, but now it started to rain. So tomorrow I'm going to come back and check out all the other amusements the fair has to offer. Last summer, the Prairie North Health Region launched a pilot project in North Battleford trying to increase immunization rates across the region, which back between 2009 and 2010 were as low as 65%. Its mobile clinic had great success, prompting Prairie North to expand the program. Getting your child immunized can be as easy as stepping inside this van.
Immunization rates need to be around 95% in order for the community to be protected. Polio is one of the diseases that we have actually eradicated in Canada from immunizations.
The van will make its rounds in both Lloydminster and North Battleford, with its first stop in the border city at the fair.
Their arm might be a little bit stiff and sore, but movement is the best thing for them. So for them to be out playing at the fair, out playing at the park is the best thing to prevent that soreness in the arms.
All making it easier for parents and their kids who should be immunized 4 times when they're between 2 months and 18 months old, and then again between 4 and 6 years old.
Sometimes is an issue for families, and so having the van and meeting patients where they are at, and clients as well, just makes it a bit more convenient and a bit more accessible.
If you don't know what vaccine your child needs, on the site, the on-site nurse is available to look up information. They are able to immunize against measles, mumps, chickenpox, whooping cough, meningitis, tetanus, among others.